Why is the thickness of the sole so important? Compared to minimalistic shoes. So the minimalistic shoe has a very thin sole, normally 2 millimeters to 4 millimeters, sometimes 5 or 6 millimeters, but I prefer the thinnest sole as possible. The primary reason is that you can hold your balance much better if you have the sole that is thin, because you can feel the ground underneath, especially if the ground is not completely flat. You will it's much easier to keep your balance if your sole is very thin, especially when you do trail runs and stuff like that. It's very important that your sole is as thin as possible, so you can keep your balance, because when you run, you actually, within movement, you will, 1 foot at a time, you just stand on 1 foot, or you don't stand, you touch the ground on 1 foot, and you need to keep your balance on 1 foot very fast while moving forward. So it's just crucial, because also the probability that you will like fall, or I don't know how you say vrægom, it's much easier to avoid your ankle flipping. I don't know how to say that in English. It's just important that you don't flip your ankle while running. Many people have problems with that, and it's much easier to avoid that if you have a very thin sole. You can try out to take a very big sole and stand on one leg and see if you can keep your balance, and then take off your shoes and stand on one leg and see if you can hold your balance easier.